Hey everyone, welcome back to Walks in Wall Street. And on today's walking tour, we're going to be checking out Sunny Isles Beach, Florida. Now we're starting off this tour just as you go over the bridge. This is the bridge that's going to take you from North Miami Beach over the Intracoastal to Sunny Isles Beach, where we are right here. This neighborhood is also nicknamed Little Moscow. There's a large Russian community here, also pretty large Ukrainian community. And this is one of my favorite neighborhoods in all of Miami. We turn the camera a little bit to the left. You're going to see the main skyline of Sunny Isles Beach. It's very, very well known for its luxury condominiums and apartments. And as you head up to 185th Street, that's where you're gonna have those super tall Billionaires Row style buildings, such as the Turnberry Ocean Club and Residences, the Porsche Design Tower, and two brand new construction projects. Number one being the Bentley Residences, and number two being the brand new St.Regis Towers. There's gonna be two of them. So let's go ahead and explore the beauty of Sunny Isles Beach. Now it just stopped raining here, so it feels really good. Kind of brought some of the humidity down. But all along the road here, you can see there's shops, there's stores. You have a dentist's office here. You have a barber shop. Back there you have two restaurants. And above here are condos that overlook the Intracoastal. As you can see, the valets are quite nice. If you look through the valet parking, you'll be able to see some of the boats that are lined up along the waterways there. Here it looks like you have a spa, a beauty bar, and another restaurant and cafe. Nice outdoor dining setups. Here's a look at everything they have. Bistro and coffee bar, the spa, cleaners, dentists, so really everything you can imagine. As we make a left onto Collins Avenue, or the main A1A, that's where you're going to see a lot more of the, I should say, grocery stores and the like. There's a big Publix over there. Here's one more look at that skyline of Sunny Isles Beach. A quick look back from where we came from. One thing you'll notice about Sunny Isles is the cleanliness and its order, particularly law and order. It's very, very safe to live here. The landscaping is picture perfect and it's very clean. They do a really good job with keeping everything in order here in Sunny Isles Beach. So we're approaching Collins Avenue. There's two options, which I'll explain. If you make this right, and remember, these are all the vehicles that are coming over the bridge from the Intracoastal from North Miami Beach to Sunny Isles. So if you were to make this right, that's going to take you down by Haulover Beach and the Haulover Inlet. I'm sure many of you have heard of that before. It's very, very famous, and that's as you're heading southbound towards Bal Harbor. We'll quickly give a look down there. But then we're going to cross by the pier. But this is towards Haulover Beach, Haulover Inlet, and then you're going to go over the bridge to Bal Harbor and Surfside, down through North Beach, through Mid Beach, and then South Beach. I just want to show you how gorgeous some of these condos are here on this man-made island. You can see all the yachts and the boats that are parked. Check this out. And if you come to Sunny Isles Beach at night, these condominiums are lit up in different colors, and it looks almost like you're in a video game, like that video game GTA. But it's very peaceful, very clean, just a beautiful, beautiful neighborhood here. But let's go back, and I want to take you to the fishing pier. And it actually feels really nice that it's a cloudy day today, because this is July. It's one of the hottest months in Florida. So it feels good having a little bit of cloud cover. So we'll go ahead and wait for the light. I just wish they were able to make this main highway potentially elevated. I know that's probably not feasible, but as you can see, it's very, very busy with traffic almost at all hours of the day. So imagine if they were to be able to elevate this highway and make just a full-blown walking path where it would just be pedestrian friendly and the cars would be up above. Because at night, when everyone's out walking to the restaurants, walking to the beach, you know, getting a nightcap at the bar, the sidewalks kind of crowd up a little bit, and if kids are riding the scooters, things like that, I do notice it can kind of get a little bit dangerous with the cars whizzing by. So that's one of my main critiques of Sunny Isles Beach. You're looking up at the Jade condominium. Okay, I think we got the light. Maybe if we have enough time, we'll go by the brand new St.Regis. We'll see. All right, we finally got the light. So this is now Pier Park, Sunny Isles Beach, and the Newport Pier. You're gonna see lots of dining, fishing. There's a really cool bar. And you're gonna see that iconic lifeguard stand as well. And remember, all of those super tall condos that we're walking past, they have direct beachfront access. Now, it's not a private beach. It's all public beaches in Sunny Isles Beach, but it does feel quite private. There's not a lot of people on the beach up here. Mainly a lot of the tourists. They go to the beach in Mid Beach and in South Beach. It's going to be a little windy, so I apologize for the wind noise. But here we are. We've officially made it. Now on the sand, looking at the beautiful water and the palm trees. If you're curious, the beach is open from sunrise to sunset. They don't give a specific date and time, just sunrise to sunset. Here you have the main check-in for the Sandbar restaurant. These beautiful palms. Let's go ahead and check out the water. Usually the water is quite, I should say, flat. There's really no waves. So if you're used to California, like the Pacific Ocean, it's going to be the exact opposite here. But it actually looks like there's a few beachgoers today, which is nice. Fishing pier. So you can imagine the views from these condos up here. Must be pretty spectacular. turn the camera around, you're going to see all the way down to Mid Beach and to South Beach. You can even see some of Hollover Beach, as well as the Hollover Inlet too. Go ahead and make a loop around. I think this is probably one of my favorite shots of Sunny Isles Beach, Florida. That lifeguard stand with the palm trees. Let's go out and check and see if there's anything different with the pier. If you're looking for parking, it's very, very difficult to find. But right as you come over from the Intracoastal to Sunny Isles Beach, there's a pretty big parking garage where you could park, and it's $2, I think $2.15 an hour to park. All right, so we're now gonna walk up towards the restaurant and check out the fishing pier. You have these beautiful collusia all along the walking path. You can even see some of the cabanas. Here's the pier. Sit down and eat, and here's your view. This is a pretty cool view as you sit down. You could look through the windows at the ocean and all the way down to mid-beach. Even though the water's a little rough, it's still pretty clear. You can see pretty much all the way to the bottom. Just getting the sun to come out again. And I'd like to stress just the lifestyle. All of these condos are right within walking distance to the beach. So if you want to go for a morning jog, a morning swim, it's just the lifestyle play here in Sunny Isles is really unbelievable. Oftentimes, if you come up on this pier, you can see stingrays swimming around under you. So I'll quickly zoom in for all of you here, and you'll be able to see the lighthouse at Hollover Beach. So that little white thing sticking up in the distance, that is the lighthouse at Hollover Beach, and then you'll have Hollover Inlet, and then to the left of that, all of those taller buildings, that is Bal Harbour. Now, if you're looking to buy a condo in Sunny Isles Beach, I would highly suggest to stick with the newer condos that are being developed. But in my personal opinion, I think the Turnberry Ocean Club and Residences is the best condo. We also have pre-construction sales going on at the St.Regis and Bentley. Okay, let's head back on Collins Avenue. We will now exit the fishing pier. I want to zoom in for a moment on those cabanas. So interesting. I wonder if that's real. I think they might be. Very cool. Very unique. All right, we'll have one more look back at the ocean, and then we'll go ahead and explore what's going on at the street view on Collins Avenue. If you were to make a left, that will bring you all the way down by one of the newer developments here, which is the St.Regis, or excuse me, the Ritz-Carlton, which is one of the last buildings as you're headed towards Hallover Beach.
Sir, not yours?
So as we make this right, this is where a lot of the stores are going to be. You have Marshalls, you have CVS, you have a Starbucks. If you continue to go up, you have Publix. But this is good that we're kind of walking this, because you could see what I'm talking about when I say the roads are very busy here. And later in the day when the sidewalks fill up, it's hard for pedestrians to navigate, like you can see here. Even if you have a little crowd of pedestrians walking, they can get very, very close to the highway. I think this would be the best place, hands down, to live, bar none, in Miami, if they did something with this highway. Now, I know they probably can't, but again, one of my ideas was, what if they can just elevate this highway and have everything under it be a green space, so pedestrians can walk back and forth across the street to all the different shops and all the different restaurants, and you won't have to deal with any of this loud congestion from the cars, and it'll be a lot safer for pedestrians. Now, Sunny Isles is still one of my favorite places in Miami, don't get me wrong, but I try to give unbiased reviews, and that is my one negative about Sunny Isles. So if you have kids here, you gotta watch them. I've seen many kids, scootering and riding their bikes on this sidewalk, and cars are whizzing by within like feet of the kids. So you just gotta watch it. This is Sands Point. As we walk up, we're gonna see all the major developments. You'll see Jade, you'll see the Trump Towers, you'll see Acqualina, Chateau, the Turnberry Ocean Club residences, Porsche design, and the construction site of Bentley. Turn the camera the other way just so you can see some of the shops. You have a Jewelers, Marshalls, you can even have a rental car place, Enterprise, Alamo, banking institutions like TD Bank. You have a pretty okay bagel place. It's not the best, Einstein Bagels, but I'm a New Yorker, so it's very, very hard to please someone like me, where in New York City we have the best bagels anywhere in the world, but it's all right, it's okay. After this CVS, you'll have the Starbucks. Now, I also would like to just give a quick PSA, public service announcement. If you're traveling to Sunny Isles Beach and you want to visit the beach, okay, do not park in any of the, I should say, those Arc Center parking lots, because they have cameras and they're watching every single person who parks there. And even if you leave the premise for 5 minutes, they're going to tow your car or they're going to tow your scooter. So make sure if you're coming to the beach in Sunny Isles, you do not just park randomly in those kind of cul-de-sac parking lots, because 11 times out of 10 your car is going to get towed away. Park in the public access, and I'll show you where one of the main public access points are. Right as you come over the bridge from the Intracoastal, right behind the Marshalls, where all those high-rise buildings are, there is a 4-story parking garage where it's $2.15 per hour. Just do that, because to get your car back, I mean, I got my scooter towed one time and it was almost $200. I think it was a little over $200 to get it out of tow, and it was a nightmare. Also, this is Jade, by the way. Jade's Signature. This is a popular condo here in Sunny Isles. But also, if you go into more of the residential neighborhoods of Sunny Isles Beach, also you usually can't park there. You have to pay attention to the signs, because all of that parking is reserved exclusively for the people who live within that cul-de-sac. It's very strange. So just something to note. Okay, 2 good steakhouses. The one to the left, the Porterhouse. But my favorite one is this Argentine steakhouse, which is coming up a little bit further. They also have a location in Brickell. Here we have Jade Beach again. Beautiful landscaping. Let me see the wide angle lens so it could open up and you could see it a little bit more. They do a really good job. You could really see what I mean with the landscaping. Everything is just so picturesque. It's almost like too perfect. There's not a blade of grass out of position. Now, every few blocks you're gonna have public beach access. This is 170th Street. There's actually quite a nice park up by the government center. The Bentley, as well as the Turnberry Ocean Club, is going to be on 185th Street. So we have about a little over 10 blocks to go. And here you have public beach access. Number one, you have these beautiful walking paths that'll take you right to the ocean. You even have some coconuts on the trees now. This one's very, very unique. I kind of like how it fans out as you go all the way to the top. Very cool. On the corner of 172nd Street, you have the Town Center Park, which is a big children's playground. So if you have kids and you're moving to Sunny Isles, you live here, you can take them right here to the corner of 172nd Street and Collins Avenue. And they have a whole kind of children's playground area. Passing the Florida Ocean Club, and then on 174th Street you're going to have the Chateau residences. And here's another public beach access point. The pathway goes all the way down and to the beach. This is the DoubleTree by Hilton, Ocean Point Resort. And here we are, 174th Street. This is a really, really nice park here. Beautiful landscaping. It's one of the main beach access points. It's quite nice. Sampson Oceanfront Park. And that'll take you all the way to the beach. And here we are, the Chateau Beach Residences. You can see the main sign here. And you can see everyone walk into the ocean. What do you think? Are you a fan of the cylindrical design? I have a feeling the cylindrical designs will maybe go out of fashion a lot sooner than the traditional, rectangular. I think it just has a lot more staying power. It's a nice, very, very nice place, but that's just my opinion. And obviously you have the bus stops, the bus stations. See some more restaurants and shops over to the left. You have a sushi place, a natural food cafe, and Timo Italian restaurant. Coming up on Acqualina. And yet another public beach access point. Wow, this one's really nice because you have this big canopy with all the palm trees. Wow, that feels really nice to get out of the sun for a minute. And the water looks beautiful too. You have a Joe and the Juice across the street and a McDonald's. But here is Acqualina. We'll go behind this guy. Again, just beautiful landscaping they have here. Here we have the Sunny Isles Beach Government Center, right on the corner of 178th Street. I think there's also a library there too. Landscaping here is like a master class. The iguana here. You can see him. Definitely get a lot of those here in South Florida. And now we're about to pass the Trump Towers. This is that good Argentina steakhouse I was talking about. This place is always packed, both indoor and outdoor dining. And it looks like the Trump Tower is absolutely packed. Look at the valet. It's stretching all the way out into the street. The Trump International Beach Resort in Sunny Isles. So after the Trump Tower, we're gonna come up on something pretty cool. We're gonna come up on the Bentley showroom. Now, the lot where the Bentley showroom isn't where the Bentley Tower is gonna be constructed. The Bentley Tower is gonna be constructed the next lot over, which we're also going to check on the progress of the construction. But now in view, that big glass building, that is the Turnberry Ocean Club and Residences. That is one of the most desirable buildings in Sunny Isles Beach. And here you can see all the stores, the shops. There's another rental car place, Burger King. Looks like you have a good Jewish deli over there to the left, Mozart Cafe, a gym, a Truist Financial, a CVS. So pretty much everything you would need, you have. And now we're coming up on 183rd Street, which is where the giant Publix is. If you look just past the CVS, that big building, that's the Publix. So right next to the Turnberry, the Porsche, the soon-to-be Bentley and St.Regis, you have one of the largest Publix right there, if you don't want to eat in your own restaurant, because the Turnberry Ocean Club has its exclusive restaurant. So here we are, this is the Bentley Residences. But again, this is the entrance to the showroom. The glass building is the Turnberry. To the left of the Turnberry is Porsche Design. And I'll take you just on a quick lap around the Bentley showroom, because it is quite a very, very unique showroom here. It's state-of-the-art. And they have this model Bentley sculpture sitting right around the valet. And then here's a better look at that Turnberry Ocean Club Residences. And many of these apartments at the Turnberry are flow-through apartments, meaning one side of your apartment will be the ocean and the other side will overlook the Intracoastal to North Miami Beach. Unbelievable floor plans they have at the Turnberry. Amazing amenities. They have 2 pools. You have the ability to purchase your own parking garage. You have full service valet. You have a whole team of chefs that operate the private restaurant. Okay, let's head back. So remember, this is not the plot of land that Bentley is going to be built on. This is merely just the showroom. The plot of land is right next to us to the right. We'll just take one more look at the Bentley here, because it's just such a cool sculpture. right, here we are on 183rd Street. I just love the look of the Turnberry. And right across the street is that Publix. And here we have the official construction site of the Bentley residences. So this is where, folks, the brand new glistening Bentley Tower will be constructed, right behind all of these blockages here. You could take a look at the renderings. Looks quite beautiful. And again, you see those arrows pointing to the sales office and the model residence. That's where we just were. But I'm gonna get you up over the fence so you can see where exactly it's gonna be built. Hopefully you were able to see that a little bit. Now it's going to be built a little bit further away from the ocean, so it's not going to be exactly in line with the Turnberry. So you're going to have a little bit more privacy. Some of the penthouses at the Turnberry, one of the things I love about it is the 4-bedroom residences. They have bedrooms on each individual corner of the apartment. So it's very, very private. So you have the entire living space as open concept flow through, and each of the bedrooms has their own section of the building, which is very, very well thought out. Some of the floor plans at these new developments are not the best, but I think they did a really good job here at the Turnberry. Okay, a few things to go over here. This is the main valet. So you would drive in, you go around this kind of waterfall here, and it drops you off to the main entrance. That is where the staff of the building is going to take your car from you and park it yourself. Now, option 2, if you don't like the valet, you could actually purchase your own individual parking garage at the Turnberry, where it fits up to, I believe, 3 cars, and it's fully temperature controlled. So if you have a very, very expensive luxury vehicle, you don't want it to be near other vehicles or bikes at the Turnberry, that's fine. You have the option to purchase your very own parking garage. So here's the garage. Now, when you drive all the way through the back, you're gonna make a right and then you're gonna make another left. And that's where those dedicated garages are. Now, if you're buying a unit at the Turnberry directly from the developer, that's called a sponsor unit. That means it was never lived in. In this environment, I would negotiate very, very hard to get one of the garages thrown in with the deal. Oftentimes, developers will offer concessions. I think that's a very fair concession. This will be a good demo. You'll see the car drive in, they'll open the gate. I mean, the security here is unbelievable, by the way. They check, triple check, and verify everything. But let's go ahead and take you to the beach because I want to show you the beach cabanas at the Turnberry as well as the poolside cabanas. Now there's 3 distinct options for cabanas, okay? Number 1, the beachfront, which you'll see, it's pretty much right on the sand. Number 2, you can get a poolside cabana, which is going to be on the first floor, the first deck of the pool. Option number 3 is also a poolside cabana, but it's a double-decker cabana with a spa, cold plunge, or whatever you want, on the roof deck overlooking the pool. Now those cabanas start at $850,000, but like I said, the condo market is really softening in South Florida. The transactions in terms of the number of deals done from 2021 till now has significantly contracted, right, with tighter monetary policy. So I think you can negotiate pretty hard here and get yourself a really good deal. Maybe get yourself a cabana thrown in. Who knows, no guarantees, but that's kind of what I would negotiate. Okay, real quick. This is the construction site of Bentley. And you have those pile drivers out there. Very excited for that development. So remember, all the beaches are public. There's no private beaches, but it definitely does feel private. These are the upper deck pool cabanas with the spas on the roof. So right behind this wall is the pool at the Turnberry. And just behind these Clusia right here, this is where you have the beachfront cabanas at the Turnberry Ocean Club and Residences. So, really quick thing to explain, anywhere where you see the grass, that is private property to the Turnberry Ocean Club. But the beach is all public. The beach that you're seeing right now is public property. Anyone can use it. But anywhere you see the grass is private to the Turnberry. Now these doors right here are the beachfront cabanas. I think there's only a few left. So if you're coming in from a long day of swimming, maybe you're surfing or paddleboarding, you could go into your cabana, shower off. You don't have to track the sand all the way through the building. You can have a shower in there, get some refreshments, really do whatever you want to do. And then the upper deck is where you have the pool. Those are the first floor cabanas, and these are the double-decker cabanas where you see those spiral staircases. One final thing to point out, every single morning in front of the Turnberry Ocean Club, they rake the beach. So you're gonna get fresh sand every single day that you wake up. Now here is a better view of the Turnberry, the pool. You can see all those balconies, and to the right of it you can see the Porsche design tower. And this empty lot is going to be the construction site for the Bentley residences. Just a perfect view. And this little rectangle right here, that's the grand entrance of the lobby. And it's stunning in there. It's masterfully done. Right when you walk into Turnberry, you're greeted with this picture perfect, dead centered view of the pool deck and the ocean. Okay, let's head back up. The beach is absolutely gorgeous. Here's a little bit better angle. Let me zoom in. So you can see the clear distinction between the beach cabanas, which is right here, the single level pool cabana, and then those two upper level pool cabanas. And then you have the same concept at Porsche. Where you see those construction equipment over there, that's the equipment for the construction of the two St.Regis towers. And here you have the cabanas for Porsche. All right, everyone, if you enjoyed this walking tour of Sunny Isles Beach ending at the Billionaires Row section of Miami. Subscribe for more Miami walking tours, and if you're looking to purchase a property down here in Miami and you need some help, please email me at the address below, and I'd be more than happy to help you and your family find the perfect place right here in Miami. Thanks so much for watching.